Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are going to be playing Grim Dawn with the Ashes of Malmouth expansion installed. I'm so excited about playing this game. I've been playing it here for a couple years now. It's been out of early access for a while, and I think I pretty much started playing it as soon as it came out of early access, if I remember correctly. But anyway, this is an ARPG. It's a lot like the Diablo series. I've played Diablo 2, and I can honestly say it's a little bit like that. A lot of people have said it's a lot like Diablo 3 as well. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. You know, you get to the point where you're just like blowing stuff up on the map, you know, killing a bunch of dudes at one time. It's pretty sweet. And then it's like loot city. There's plenty of loot all over the place. The cool thing about this game is that there's dual classing. So you pick a class at the beginning of the game, and then later on you get to pick a second one that you can also put skill points into. And then the last thing is, like, this game's set kind of in a Victorian era. You can't really tell from this screen here, but it's kind of like a Western type thing going on. So you can actually shoot guns in the game, and you can slice people up with swords. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, all right, let's create a new character. So we're just going to call the character Demo. Kind of a mysterious name. And I'm going to be a male, because I'm a dude. Not that there's anything wrong with playing as a female, but I'm a dude, so I'm going to play a male. And I'm going to go for veteran difficulty. Gives it a little bit more of a challenge. I'm not going to do hardcore, because as it says, death is permanent. And I ain't trying to, like, lose a game when I'm at level 20 or something like that. Anyway, create. So we got our brand new character. You pretty much start out with nothing. So, yeah, let's get started.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a
If
spirit,
it bleeds.
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
It's learning.
What are you?
Others of your kind.
Oh, okay.
Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Kind of sounds like the Evil Dead.
We existed first, and were managed by your corrupt gods.
Those darn gods and their corruption.
We return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Good old-fashioned lynching. Yeah, just like they used to do in the Old West. Woohoo! That was like a community.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind
delicious.
is weak. You have already lost this war.
Them be fighting words, boy.
Captain!
Cut him down. What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
Agreed.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is
Guy's one
correct.
heck of a shot, though.
When
For
they
real.
awaken,
Sorry, I'll shut
they
up
won't
now.
remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Bury him deep. We don't want him coming back. Alright, cool. Yep, awesome. Alright, so let's get started. So we'll just start out by talking to Hangman Jarvis, the guy that just tried to kill us.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
I'll be on my way then. Alright, cool. So we're gonna head on up to here. We're going into Devil's Crossing here. This is like an old prison. And we're gonna talk to Captain John Bourbon.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable. Someone with nothing to lose, but a lot to gain.
It's like somebody's
Right now,
fighting up there.
You are that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the burial hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Where can I find Burial Hill?
You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
I'll find what's reanimating those corpses. Alright, awesome. So there's pretty much nothing else that we can do here. There is like a shopkeeper here, and we can buy and sell weapons and armor and stuff like that, but I got nothing. I got no money. So it looks like, yeah, there was definitely a fight going on up here while I was in the middle of talking to him. I was kind of like, should we be concerned? So, yep, it looks like this weapon's already better. If you see the little plus 10 green thing there, that tells us that this weapon will do more damage if equipped. What the heck? You guys need to chill. Haven't even started the game yet. Alright, anyway, so yep, I just switch out those weapons. You can switch out weapons and armor by right-clicking them in your inventory. Kind of quick and easy. So yeah, we're just going to come out here and we're just going to start killing stuff. Hello, sir. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, we just got a bunch of zombies here. These are all dudes that have been possessed by the ethereal, which is that kind of force that we saw at the beginning of the game during the cutscene. And they've pretty much all but destroyed this town called Lower Crossing. So, yep, we're just going to kill all these guys. This little yellow bar that's filling up right now, that is our experience. Once that gets to the top, we're going to level up. So you level up really fast in this game, early on. As you go through, of course, like most, well, yeah, there we go. Like most games, it slows down the farther as you go. So I'm at level 2, so I'm going to click on this button, and now we can pick our class. So, like I said, we can only pick one to start. We can pick the second one later. So here are all the classes. So soldier is kind of your typical fighter class. I've actually never played as a soldier. You can do a demolitionist. They have just a bunch of bombs that blow crap up. They're awesome. I love playing as demolitionists. You can also play as an occultist. Those are kind of like they're like a summoner, and they do like curses and stuff like that. Nightblade's kind of like an assassin class. Arcanist is your typical magic caster, sorcerer, sorceress. Shaman's like a druid. Inquisitor's kind of cool. So Inquisitor and Necromancer came with the Shadow of Malmouth DLC. Inquisitor, you can do like spells, and Inquisitors mainly shoot guns and stuff. But anyway, Necromancer is going to be the class I'm going to play, because I want to raise the dead. So I'm going to start by putting 1 point into the mastery window. As you put points into this, you get access to new skills. I'm also going to put a point into raise skeletons, and I'm going to put a point into reaping strike, I think. This is something that only has an 8% chance to be activated when I first, with that first initial point in it. But as I'm fighting enemies, it will occasionally activate. So let's get some skeletons going. I'm going to hotkey this to 1. So I'm going to right-click, raise skeletons, kill this thing real quick, and then boom! Fight for me! Yes! Yes! Alright, awesome. So cool, so now I have a small army of skeletons. And we're just gonna run around and start killing stuff. Alright, what do we got? And looting things. Killing and looting. That's what I like to do. Alright, so what do we got? One thing about this game that is worth noting is that these, all the towns and all the areas in the game are somewhat randomly generated. So you kind of get a new experience every time you play it. Randomly generated as in there's like obstacles that'll pop up from time to time, so you have to take like a different way through a town or something like that. So I just remembered I need to add a point into something. So like every time you level up, you can also add a point into one of your main attributes, which is physique, cunning, and spirit. Physique has to do with damage that you do and what kind of armor you can wear. Cunning has to do with like using guns, that kind of thing. And spirit is your energy pool, so I'm going to put a point into that. I'll definitely need a lot of energy as we go forward. So, yeah. And then down here's your resistances and combat stats, and there's all kinds of different combat stats. I won't go into all those right now, because that'll take a long time. So yeah, and actually I noticed I got a new kind of... Okay, so this says it doesn't do any more damage than the one I currently have, so I'm not going to bother equipping that. One thing I will mention about the color of these, so like when you're looking at these, there are different colors that you'll see kind of highlighting these weapons and armor too when we get more armor. The ones that are clear are just like a common item and they don't have any special things going on with them. Ones that have like a yellow thing around them are magic items, and it actually even says that, magic one-handed mace. And that magic just means it's going to have certain extra, I guess, buffs attached to them. And then there are other colors as well, like there's green, I think there's blue, there's purple, there's all kinds of different things, and they just have to do with how good that weapon or that piece of armor is. Ooh, what is this? This one's green. This is a rare item. Oh, nice, and it does way more damage. Now, that'll get rid of my shield, because it's a two-handed weapon, but that is totally fine, because it's probably the kind of thing that I can, like, just knock people out with. Wham! Oh, yeah, that does a lot of damage. Look at that. That's awesome. Sent that dude flying. Alright, let's see. The other thing I'll mention about the different types of loot is later on we're actually going to make a change to where we're only going to see like magic items or better, and you can do it by clicking this button. I'm not going to click that yet because I don't have like all the armor that I really should have. Oh, and here's another rare. Doesn't do as much damage though, so yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I could use the shield if I switch over to that, but that's okay. But, yeah, anyway, like I was saying, we do eventually want to make it to where I'm not going to see common items because I'm not going to need them. Oh, sweet, and I leveled up again. Awesome. See ya. Take them out, boys. Woo. Alright, that was good. Okay, let's see what we got. So, I got a patchwork jacket, but it has a required physique of, what, 64? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to bother with that yet. So I'm going to put another one into energy. Let's see. What else? What is this? Well, that's an offhand. I can't use it anyway. I also picked up a couple components. So components you can actually add to weapons and armor, and they just give them extra buffs on top of, whatever you already have. Whenever you have two of the same component, you can click this button, and it will bring them together. Components are usually split into threes, and once you have the full component, then it kind of has its fullest potential. You can still add a component to something even if you only have one of them, and then later you can add the rest of the components. But anyway, yeah, I'll show you guys that later. Oh, and this is a boss of some kind, so we're going to try and take him out as fast as we can. Sweet. And what did you give me? Oh my god, I got a ton of crap from him. Alright, let's see what we got. So, I got some bunch of different stuff. So, what does this do? Plus 6% to Aether damage, plus 6 to Spirit. Increases armor absorption. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I think that'll work. Oh crap, wait a minute, I already had one, I didn't even realize that. Gosh, I had like a bunch of different leather grips on. That's okay. Oh yeah, no, let's definitely keep that on. I just saw that increases my attack speeds, that's awesome. So yeah, so I just have 3 skeletons right now, and I think you can get more as we go, and then as you level them up, they get better. So actually, I'm going to put a point into them, put another point to the mastery bar. Actually, I'll have a total of 3 points into that, and yay, one of them's a archer now. It's awesome. Cool. So yep, we're just kind of clearing out Lower Crossing at the moment. Just seeing what we can see here. Some leather pants. Yeah, it's funny, as you go through this game, you'll be, like, picking up stuff, and, you'll be picking up, like, random items, and you'll just kind of forget about it, because there's just so much going on the screen at one time. I'm gonna pick up those little piece of paper. So this is lore-related stuff. When you read these, it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on in the world of the game. I'll read some of these, some of them I won't. If you guys want to read that one, go ahead and pause the video. We got another one here, Journal of Inquisitor Creed. So I'm going to open that one up too. And like I said, I got 25 experience out of that, so always pick those up and always read them. It's always worth it. Yep, let's switch out the leather pants, because those are a little bit better than what I had on. And yeah, let's keep moving. Nope, and get rid of that. Is there something in here? Yeah, there's a dead guy. Ooh. Vigorous leather pants of the Badger. That's definitely better than what I'm wearing currently. Awesome. Cool, well yeah, we're off to actually a really good start here. This is awesome. Let's check the map. Oh gosh, although I still haven't really seen a lot of this town. I'm going to make the map a little bit bigger. My map up there, because that would be kind of nice. And yeah, we're just going to see if we can pretty much completely clear out this whole town. And kill all the zombies. These guys are literally called The Walking Dead. I'm surprised that Crate Entertainment hasn't been sued for this yet. So let's see, what do we got in here? Anything? Oops, what's that? Oh yeah, weapons rack. Garbage. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Soon, very soon, I actually am gonna switch over and set it to where I'm only gonna see magic or better. But for right now, it would be nice to have it. All right, I leveled up again. Let's go ahead and put one into physique. Let's do that. And another one into the mastery bar, one into skeletons. And I'll put another one into Reaping Strike. That'll give me a little bit of a better chance. I think should be set to 12% chance to be used now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's get my skeletons going again. Yeah, what do we have here? What do we have here? Anything? Looks like we got this guy. Cracked lodestone. Cracked lodestone is another one of those components. Can't use that yet. It has a required level of 7. And actually, once I get some decent weapons and armor, I am going to start using the components. I just don't want to use them early game, because once you put a component on something, it's kind of hard to get it off. There's like a thing that you have to do, and there's a specific character that you need to find to do that for you. So, early game is generally not advised to use components. So yeah, this is what I was talking about with that random generation. There's like an obstacle here. Can't really get past it. So, okay. Non-commending, sweet. So yeah, just collecting as much crap as I possibly can. What do we got? Harbor Master's Log, Lower Crossing. Hey, no, this is a short one. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There's a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmouth and other townships to the northeast. Some of these boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. These travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of wars and the unnatural. Bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though. Keeps the dock busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, but I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. Sounds like an old guy. But yeah. Some of the logs are kind of cool, though, because it does give you an idea of what's going on in the game, you know. This game, actually, while the story's not, like, anything fantastic, it is very cool to get into what's going on in the game. You know, I'm gonna take a look at this kind of southwestern part of the map down here. I didn't fully explore. Oh. Have I not been in here yet? Oh, sweet. Okay. What do we got? Francis's note and Francis's gun. Oh boy. What do we got? I'm trapped here. I realize now I will die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you are already dead, and so it may not be bad if I am shortly to join you. If by some miracle you yet live and return here to find this note, please know that I am not angry with you. I've never regretted our life together, but now only regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I'm about to do. They are already in the house. I barricaded myself in this room, but it is only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose the manner in which I face death, and I would rather die a man than be changed into one of those hard things or eaten alive. I will love you always, Francis. Cool, and he's got a gun. It's not as good as the weapon I currently have, so I'm not going to bother with the gun for right now. Guns are kind of cool, though. So, actually, well, here, I tell you what. I'll show you what the guns are like in case we have another enemy here. They're kind of cool to use. And I've had several characters where I do like to use the guns. Yeah. Pow, pow, pow. So, yeah. Guns are kind of cool. Like I said, it gives you some distance between yourself and your enemies. So, you know, if you're playing as like a magic caster or something, that's probably a good idea to have a gun. Or at least, you know, like I said, if you're playing a character where you can't put a ton of points into physique, which helps you to wear better armor and stuff like that, then you should probably use a gun. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. So in the next one, we're going to head straight up to Burial Hill here. In fact, I'm going to start making my way there now. And we're going to take care of whatever is coming out of Burial Hill. Because apparently there's something bad up there. We're going to have to find out what it is. So I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.